He only lasted 4 1/3 innings while allowing 7 earned runs, walking 3 batters. He struck out no one. A zero.
Yikes.
Not a one person. Lester's second half ERA up to 5.11. Is it time to worry about Lester heading into the postseason?
Maybe a little bit. I think it's time to, not time to, I think a concern this entire season has been the way that the Chicago pitching staff has performed. Guys like John Lester, John Lackey, Jake Arrieta, Kyle Hendricks, they are all pitching to a far less impressive degree than they were a year ago. The rotation was the strength of the Cubs a year ago. And right now, it may be the undoing. They can still mash. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, even Kyle Schwarber, has hit almost 30 bombs, although his average has precipitously declined. Javier Baez, Ian Happ, they can hit the baseball. They can score runs. But now the pitching staff, most notably the starting pitching staff, really concerns me if I'm a Cubs fan. And Lester is just one of those somewhat squeaky spokes in the wheel. I think you have to be concerned about the way that he's trending in the second half of the season. I think you have to be concerned about the way the entire pitching staff has performed in the second half of the season. That's why I don't think me or too many people are looking at the Cubs as a legitimate World Series threat this year. They look at the Indians, they look at the Nationals, they look at maybe even the Dodgers still with their pitching staff as more credible threats because pitching usually wins in the postseason.
Yeah, all obviously very strong pitching staffs on all of those teams that you mentioned, but the Cubs just can't seem to get it together this season. Very surprised.